And so this is the VILTROX 13mm f1.4. And guess what? It's awesome. So before anything else, I would like to officially welcome you to my channel. Thank you for making it past the intro. If you are into cameras, gadgets, technologies, all that good stuff, please do subscribe and hit that bell if you haven't yet. In that case, you won't miss out on anything from this channel. By the way, shout out to VILTROX for sending me this and for making this video possible. Having that out of the way, let's dive right into the topic. Reason number 1, reliable autofocus. For both face detection and object tracking, this 13mm gets the job done, like quickly and accurately. As a matter of fact, it focuses even better than the 35 and the 50mm that I reviewed on the channel recently. If you haven't watched those, you can check them out after this video. Shameless plug. Reason number 2, sharp image quality. Might not be the sharpest lens out there, but in my opinion, it is satisfying enough. I was impressed though that even at the corners, sharpness is all over the place, like for real. Reason number 3, large aperture. As I mentioned earlier, this has f1.4 aperture, and at this day and age, it's wide enough for many cases. Thus, obviously, with this aperture, you can expect that this lens delivers in low light situations. To be honest, even at nighttime, I find this lens extremely capable. Good job, VILTROX. Besides the low light capability, this lens is also able to give me that bokeh effect or that creamy, blurry background. I super like that feature. Because imagine a bokeh effect at a wide-angle lens. Very game changer, well, at least in my opinion. And so because of that, I find this very ideal for talking head videos and even handheld vlogging. Although this doesn't have any image stabilization. You just have to take note of that. You can't have it all, right? Reason number 4, the minimum focusing distance. I don't think this has been mentioned enough. People tend to brag more about the autofocus, the image sharpness, etc. And I won't argue. But I personally believe that the minimum focusing distance of this lens should not be ignored. But for those who are not familiar, what is a minimum focusing distance? Simply put, it's basically the shortest distance of the subject from the camera sensor at which you can still get a sharp focus. I don't know about you, but I like shots that are not macro but super close to the subject. Like it gets so much detail that it gives a different message as compared to taking picture of the entire thing. And I couldn't do it with my other lenses. Unless it's a macro lens, of course. But with this lens, I can be close to the subject and still nail that perfect focus. Very, very nice. Reason number 5, the focal length, 13mm. That's actually the main reason why I love this lens. In my personal opinion, 13mm covers most if not all of the needs of the majority. Like photography in general, having a wide-angle lens gives more of what's happening around me. It's ideal for street, landscape, and even architectural photography. If other tight lenses offer a realistic field of view, 13mm leans towards the creative perspective of things. For talking headshots, I love that I can be near the camera and still look far from it. Like so near, yet so far. Does that make sense? Anyway, since I can be near the camera, it also gives me the option to use an on-camera microphone for quick and less complicated setup. Also, this is very handy if you have a tight space as well, because it kind of gives that illusion that the room is big or wide due to the barrel distortion. For handheld vlogging, it is always recommended to use a wide-angle lens. And the 13mm, around 20mm on APS-C bodies seems the right fit for me. Although again and again, this doesn't have any image stabilization. Oh well. For cinematic videos or videography in general, though I prefer a more natural field of view, this lens isn't bad at all. Like I said, it gives a creative perspective of things. Lastly, you might be wondering, is this lens any good for portrait photography? With the barrel distortion and everything, this is automatically not the best for portrait photography. But with its overall package, aperture, sharpness, autofocus, etc., I'd say this could be used for portraits as well. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. As for my conclusion, with all the features of the VILTROX 13mm f1.4 at a very affordable price, I'd say this could be one of the best wide-angle lenses for Sony APS-C bodies. Once again, shout out to VILTROX for sending me this and for making this video possible. There you go, folks. I am sure I wasn't able to cover everything, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section, or we can connect on Instagram or on Facebook. As I end, if you're getting value from this video, please do like and subscribe for more not super technical but rather practical approach to gadgets and technologies. Until then, thank you for watching. To be honest, even at nighttime, this lens, I find this lens very convenient and very capable even, I find this lens very extremely capable. If the likes of the 30mm offers a realistic, if the likes of the 30mm if the likes of the 30mm offers a realistic field of view, the 13mm, not to mention that the 13mm leans towards, if other tight lenses offer a